So throughout this entire series, we've been talking about what it looks like for us to not hold grudges and to forgive one another and people that are around us, people that have hurt us in the past and have brought pain in our life. The question is there a limit that we should stop forgiving someone? And unfortunately, or at least maybe if you do want to stop forgiving someone, unfortunately, the Lord commands us to continually forgive people over and over and over again in our lives. In fact, this actually comes up while Jesus is hanging out with his disciples. In Matthew, in the book of Matthew, Matthew chapter 18, Jesus is with his disciples, and Peter, one of his disciples, asks him a question. He says to him, Lord, how often should I forgive someone who sins against me? 7 times? And then Jesus answered him, no, not 7 times, Jesus replied, but 70 times 7 times. So Peter is thinking about all the people that have caused pain in his life, all the different people that have hurt him, have caused issues and problems, people that have annoyed him and frustrated him. And he's like, okay, Lord, how many times should I forgive someone? Like, you say we should forgive them a lot, but do we just forgive them 7 times? Like, that seems like a lot, but like, can't I not forgive them at a certain point? And Jesus turns to him and says, no, I need you to forgive them 70 times 7 times. And it's not that Jesus is trying to say only forgive them 470 times or forgive them 1,000 times or forgive them this many number of times. Jesus is trying to prove a point to Peter. He's trying to tell him, no, not just this many times, but keep doing it over and over and over again, past an amount of times that you can count. That we should never, ever, ever stop forgiving people, no matter how much the pain they have caused in our lives. And like I said earlier, that may not be the answer that you want. Like, you may want to just stop and completely drop someone in your life. Like, there may be so many different people in your life that you feel like have caused pain, and you're like, man, I do not owe them anything anymore. But the Lord calls us to keep going back to those people. That even if they've made fun of you, even if they have belittled you, even if they have said mean things about you, that we need to continuously go back and forgive them for the things that they have done. Now, the reason why we do so is twofold. Number one, it's for that person. As we've been talking about, when you show kindness to other people, they experience the gospel and they're able to see how you love Jesus and they get to know him even more. And it shows the love of Christ that is within you. But there's a second thing to it as well. Healing also occurs in your soul as well. Or the main idea for this week is that healing takes time. And healing occurs in your life, that as we forgive over and over and over again in our life, over this long span of time, each single time that we reach out in forgiveness, we are not only having that person experience healing, but we are experiencing healing as well. We begin to experience a closeness with the Lord. We begin to experience what it means to actually live out the gospel, not only outwardly, but inwardly as well. We begin to experience healing over and over and over. And it takes a good amount of time, but we will begin to experience the regeneration of the gospel in our lives. So the question is, what do we do? As we are forgiving 70 times 7 or over and over and over again, what do we do? We need to do 3 different things. Number one, we need to pray for the people that hurt us. Like, as we go before the Lord, as we begin to look at the things that is going on in their life and the pain they are causing, we need to pray for them and ask that the Lord show them love. And we need to ask that he reveal to them the things that are maybe going on in their life, or to heal any pain that's causing unforgiveness in their life. The second thing that we need to do is also serve them. And that's the hardest part. Like buying them Starbucks coffee, or helping them do something at school, or, you know, like helping someone else that's hurt you on the football field, the soccer field, the baseball field, all those different things. That's difficult to do, and to reach out and to serve them in that moment. What's going to show them love and care, and it's going to also help you learn how to get over the hurdles of unforgiveness in your own life. And the third thing is, you need to repeat it. You need to do it over and over and over again. And as difficult as it may be, we need to continuously show the love of Christ. We need to remember that healing takes time, that the regeneration of the gospel in our lives and in other people's lives takes a good amount of time, but we should practice it over and over and over.